Hello, survivors. Welcome back to another episode of Stranded Survivors podcast, all about Ark. My name is Jericho. I'm a host of the podcast. Today, I am going solo. That is right. Matt has been extremely busy with school. That is one of the reasons we have not posted in just a couple weeks here. So I apologize to everyone so far that has been waiting for these episodes the past about 2 weeks. I completely apologize. Things have just been very busy. I was a little, hurt with my, I would say stuff. I would call it canker sores. I had like 10 of them in my mouth. It was absolutely terrible. But yes, other than that, we are going to be talking just kind of about news, different things like that. And let's hop right into the Dino Dossier, okay? Today's Dino Dossier is going to be one of the new dinos, the Certosaurus. Is the common name. The species is the Certosaurus punctura. The time is late Jurassic. Its diet, it is a carnivore. Its temperament is it is extremely aggressive, wild. Well, I'm surprised I haven't encountered them sooner. I'd rather them just vanish altogether. The Certosaurus is as ruthless as they are quick. While not the most damaging carnivores you'll encounter, they are certainly some of the most persistent. I've seen these creatures even exhibit a sort of stalking behavior unlike anything else I've seen on the island. Well, they may not make themselves known to you immediately, they certainly know where you are. Domesticated. The spines of the Certosaurus have a very unique and powerful trait, venom. This hemotoxin has the bizarre reaction with blood, making it incredibly nutritious to carnivores. The more intense the venom infection, the more beneficial the blood becomes. I've witnessed tribes that have managed to tame these beasts use it to great effect against larger threats, and even the island guardians. Perhaps this desire to devour envenomed prey can be used against them. So, this is definitely going to be one of the things we're talking about. This is one of the new dinos, Certosaurus. It's like a big thing, has a spiky tail, as you guys can tell. There's venom, different things like that. I personally have not tamed one yet. So I don't know, or I've really not been chased down by one or anything like that. So I'm like really don't know a lot about the creature. Um, so yeah, that's our Dino Dossier this week, man. But with that topic here of the new dinos, we also have another one. All I'm going to say is it's like a man-eating pike. It's the Sipha. Yep, no, I'm not even going to try to say it. You guys have probably seen this thing in the water. It is absolutely overpowered. I'd like to know your guys' opinion on this dino because this dino is insane. I had my first run with it the other day because on PvP, I really like to just build underwater. And, I just go down with a dolphin, just kind of chill out, right? This thing tore me off my mount and killed me. And then the other run through I had with this thing is it got my mount when I was off of it and just absolutely shredded it. This thing is probably one of the best creatures underwater right now and can kill anything. If you get a pack of these things, actually, I've seen Raz Clark a little video of putting it against the boss fight against the dragon. And I promise you, he had I'd say 10 of them or something, maybe 15. I didn't really look how many he had, but he just had that, a Yudi, and whatever. And of course, he had it out of water because otherwise you can't do the boss fight. And it demolished it so quick. I couldn't even believe how ridiculously this creature actually is. So honestly, you need to tame this creature if you're in any sort of PvP scenario because this creature is the most overpowered thing. They're going to have to nerf it, in my opinion. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. Also, wanted to give a quick shout out to everyone that's been waiting patiently for the podcast. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks. So, just wanted to apologize again. So, some other cool news that we have is June 4th. Do you guys know what that is? No, I'm not talking about, the day after my wedding. No, I'm talking about the center now comes out on June 4th instead of June 3rd. Surprisingly, only one day. Wild card. Keep up the great work. one day isn't too bad. I think we can all wait one day. I mean, unless some of y'all took the day off, then we got a problem, right? Um, but no, honestly, I'm excited for the center. It's supposed to be about 2 times bigger than the island. From what I'm seeing, is the map itself actually has like 10 times more water. Like there's a lot of water, there's a couple small islands everywhere. It's not just a bunch of land. There's a lot of water, so I'm wondering if they're going to be adding either more underwater caves to this or what they're going to be adding. You know, I always thought that the center could definitely use a couple more caves underwater anyways. They have things underwater, but it's nothing crazy because there's a bunch of, I think, for PvP, a bunch of good caves in the center. So, I'm really looking forward to the center, to be honest. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The center is like one of my favorite maps, if not my favorite. A lot of high level dinos on there. But with the center, we have the good old Shastasaurus, which I don't know if you guys know. We did a little episode, we did some videos on that one. The Shastasaurus is going to be this underwater creature that you can live in. It's going to be this huge creature you can live in, and it's pretty much supposed to be like an underwater submarine, which I think is really awesome. I think it's going to change the game quite a bit. So I'd like to see how they're going to, add this to the game in general. It's supposed to have this supersonic thing. Make sure you guys go back, watch our TikToks, watch our YouTube videos, and everything on that because, it was very interesting to see what this creature could be. I don't know if they changed it, and I do think it's going to be a little hard to add to the game. Granted, I don't do any game development type stuff, so I also do not know any of that stuff, but it's what it is. And do you guys think with this, extra day of delay, do you think that there's going to be more delays for Wildcard? Or do you guys think that, Wildcard's going to be on their time track? They're going to be whatever. Like, honestly, we've said it, quite a bit in the last little couple episodes here, but Wildcard truly have been a lot more consistent with telling us what's up, different things like that. The game's player base is still a little bit on the rise. It's nothing, crazy, but I truly have started to enjoy the game more. I've been playing a lot of PvP. If you guys ever want to join me, let me know. Need some people. I just play on a unofficial server, so play on Elite Ark. Got to shout them out a little bit. So thank you. I play on there. You know, I'll play whatever with you guys. To be honest, I mean I'm not on all the time. I got my normal job, but had to throw that in there just a little bit. And some other news though, honestly, is Xbox now has premium mods. And honestly, some of these premium mods that I've seen, I was like, at first, before I seen any of the trailers and different things like that, I was like, you know what? These premium mods, I'm not going to buy. Why would I buy anything with premium mod? I just think it's terrible. Like, I don't want to pay money for this. Different things like that, right? Well, after looking at some of these zombies, older fashioned, like Night, just primitive Ark, and just like, different things, like they literally have added so much. These modders have added these premium mods that are just so realistic. I truly am so excited to try these mods. Like, there's no reason, I mean, other than money, that you shouldn't buy these mods because they look fantastic. But along with that, some of the downfalls to these things is, from what I understand, is the certification to do updates on any sort of mod actually takes a while. Nakatis, I've actually seen that, he's tweeted quite a few times, even just modding for the Ark community, that it is very frustrating in that a lot of people potentially, like, if you don't see your map getting updates all the time and it's glitchy, or you don't see, your mods getting these updates, it's because these modders have become very frustrated with, the lack of, I would say, response and help, getting these updates through. They'll get these updates done, and then the updates will take a week to actually pass certification. Like, even though they have it done either the same day or the next day, it does take quite a while for, everything to run through, which is granted all the certifications. It's, at least I think it's probably out of Wildcard's hands to be able to push these through. Maybe, I don't know. I don't mod or anything like that. So make sure you guys really do appreciate those mods and, the modders that put all this content out, because from what I understand, this whole time for Ark has been very, very frustrating for them. So make sure you guys just keep that in mind. Also, some Switch news here. Shout out to Hail Hydra. In the last community crunch, they posted, Ark, the Ultimate Survivor Edition, 50% off still, and the upgraded one is 50% off. The sale does end the 27th though, so that is coming up very soon for the Switch. And then, they have announced this a few times, but it's still on there. They are happy to announce that Genesis Part 2 is now entering submission with Nintendo. So that's one of the new maps here. So if you guys want, if you're a Switch player, make sure you guys go check, what Genesis 2 can do, and like the dinos, and what rich resources it has. It honestly is a pretty fun map to build on, and I think a lot of you will enjoy that if you've not played that yet on Switch. But it's entering the submission stage with Nintendo and will release on Monday, July 1st. So that's coming up in like a week or so as of time of recording. So honestly, awesome. Like, I'm glad. Let's hopefully they can keep pushing things out for Switch players. But also, along with the July 1st date, the Rhino Natha, the big little bug that flies in the swamp. Yes, that is also coming to the Switch. Which honestly, I've still not tamed one because I think the taming thing is annoying, and I just have I don't know, I just don't want to. I don't want to waste my time on it. So, but either way, make sure you guys go check out some taming videos on that. I think that's a really cool dino, and you do get around so fast. Yes, there's Scorch and there's Wyverns, but you do get around so fast, and they have nerfed it quite a bit. But either way, it's still a really cool dino and a cool, I would say, probably experience, even though I haven't tamed it. But the Rhinonathia will spawn on the island, like I said, in the swamps. It's going to be its main thing. I low-key was just playing a minute ago, trying to farm some metal, and it just randomly came from 20 miles away, it felt like, and just started attacking me. These things' wild range is absolutely ridiculous, and I do not understand why the range is so long on these things. But it's long. So, but yeah, make sure you guys go check that out, because why not? But I need to know your guys' opinion on things. What is your guys' opinion on the podcast? Always got to ask that question. And then also, a little side thing here is, what do you guys want to see more of in the podcast? Right now, Matt is super busy with things. So, do you guys want to see more guests? Are you guys okay with me doing solo episodes? What do you guys want? With me doing solo episodes, though, the only thing I will say is that Matt definitely helps me and talks a little more than I do, right? So, I do not talk for very long. So, I would say the episodes would not be very long, which would be the sad part, right? But like I said, I can potentially get some guests on, and different things like that. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. And then this week, the creator of the week is going to be, again, is going to be Netty the Noodle. So something different though with this is that for the creator of the week, I want to start posting them, on our Twitter or on our TikTok and different things like that, right? Because people aren't like, they're just kind of our creators of the week, right? And I want to just kind of show them some more love. Like, not all of them probably listen to the podcast. So something that I do want to do is, start making like a template for that or something, right? And I just want to, get some more content out there for you guys. So that is something I want to change with Creator of the Week, is like I want to keep like a tally of what the Creator of the Week is and different things like that. So hopefully that's a good change here for the podcast. And next up, I want to know, You guys like Who's That Dynamon segment? I need to know, man. I don't want to go through a little bit of work, anyways. I don't want to go through the little bit of work to put the Dynamon on there and it not be, something you guys really want to do. So just let me know. Honestly, let me know in Discord, or let me know in the comments on the video. But yeah, overall, let's get into things here about the server. Our server update. So, sadly, we have not released Scorched yet. And next thing you know, the center's going to be out at this point, right? Um, so, we're pulling a wild card hardcore right now, which honestly really does make me sad. And I apologize. A couple of you have been looking forward to that, and we've not pulled through, even though we said we were going to pull through, which is 100% on us. Okay? So, I want to apologize for that. And as you guys can tell, I really do, feel bad for not releasing an episode the past 2 weeks. Things have been chaotic, and you guys really deserve more. So, as I've said, I'll just continue saying it. Thank you to all who are supporting us. Thank you so much. But yes, with the server update here is I really need to release Scorched. And we said there'd be an event, but at this time it's not looking like, Matt is going to be able to attend this event, or like how timelines schedule up. It doesn't look like both of us are going to be able to be on at the same time. So maybe one of us will be on or something like that. We'll really have to figure it out because, you guys deserve better. So we're going to figure out the server thing. Okay. And, we're going to try to get a Scorch server up. Like I said, no promises about an event. Try to just, continue things with the server. And honestly, I think one of my happiest things right now is, our Discord and just seeing all you guys interact in a community. Like being able to, talk about the server and have things fun about the server. So I really appreciate all you guys that have been grinding out the server, like Drew and them, and all you people, Disc Golf and Dad, and different things, and all you Patreon subscribers. Like, you guys make it worth it, right? So whatever way that we can help you guys, I want you to message me. Some of you already know, Suspector is my thing on Discord. So make sure to message me individually on what you guys need or what you guys want, maybe for the Scorch server, or just, how you're doing. I love to interact with you guys, and it's easier for me to see it when you guys send me an individual message. I know that might be a little weird for some of you guys, but just make sure to, just message me, because why not, right? Okay. But that's kind of, the server update here. So just keep on grinding the server. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's answer last week's question, though. The question was, what is an in-game recipe we should make in real life to try? So, Arion, yep. Arijon. Okay. Arion. Maybe that's right. I don't know. Either way, okay. He goes, Jericho's so close with the name. I'm Dutch, so I forgot the I is said differently in English. It's Arijon. I don't know. Probably still wrong. But I'd love for you, and then love to you guys to make the food focal chili or Fria curry. Okay. It's not bad, honestly. I'd be down. By the way, it would really be Matt cooking. I just want you guys to all know this because I can't cook. I can cook me some ramen, some mac and cheese, that stuff. Okay. Drew goes mind wipe tonic. You guys making a purple goop sounds like a lot of fun to me. Oh man, I don't even know how to make that, but I couldn't imagine making something like that. Up here, Chips did an entire video doing this, and it was a riot. Battle Tartar, or perhaps Lazarus Chowder. Good luck. Yes, thank you, Hop. I seen you posted that in the Discord. That was definitely an interesting video, so I appreciate that, and that definitely added some insight onto what I was doing. And also, Hop, I'm waiting for that video to come out, man. We did that challenge for you. I'm waiting for it. So you let me know. You send me a little message and let me know how that's going, or if you know you got caught up with other stuff just like we did. And Zephyr, hope you are having a great day, by the way. Easy, a nice shadow steak saute barbecue with beer out of Ark's beer barrel. Okay. You know, I don't drink beer, but I could make it look like a beer. I can drink some root beer. I personally think alcohol is nasty, so that's why though, okay? I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. Don't come for me, please. Please stay on the podcast, you know. But I guarantee you Matt would, right? Okay. But that actually sounds pretty cool, Shadow Steak. And then Hail Hydra says medical brew for COVID. That also, did you know that a trilobite was in Godzilla's Tokyo SOS? Also, why isn't snow a resource? Also, did y'all find my Ark Hail Hydra mix yet? Every song for a different purpose. No. Honestly, one, I did not know a trilobite was in Godzilla Tokyo. Snow being a resource, so I ask you, if it was a resource, what would you be able to use it for other than maybe melting it down for water? Like what would the snow be used for? Maybe covering up a base or what? And I've not found any Ark Hail Hydra mixtapes yet. Is it on YouTube? Because I'll go look it up right after this podcast right now. Because I decided to record a little early today. Yeah, and every song for a different purpose. I don't know. I'll have to look at that for sure. And then Will the Thrill, as always, continues answering with Hail Hydra, Drew, and Arion, and Hop. Wow, y'all are all killing it. And even up on the top here, we're going to hear from Gabriel. Wow, y'all are killing it, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Will says, if you're talking about what you guys should try to make, I think the shadow steak would be good. You and Zephyr have the same idea. If you're asking about an in general, I think a lot of people could use some broth of enlightenment. Hey, you know what, man? I agree. I think everyone needs just some enlightenment in their life, you know? A lot of downtimes, a lot of things happening in the world. I like that idea, honestly, and I think everyone could definitely use some of that, you know? Everyone needs some enlightenment. And then Jude Kirk, who's been lately been killing it. I've been reading all your comments, Jude, on all of our previous ones, so I appreciate you. Jude goes, Last Chowder, also, can we get more tier lists, please? Definitely. What kind of tier list would you like to see, though? Let me know in either Discord or private message, or even on the comment of this next one. And I probably will read it before the next episode, and then read it to y'all. But no, so let us know what kind of tier list you want. Like, do you want a dino tier list, a flying tier list, you know, a weapon tier list, a farming tier list? Like, what's something specific that you want a tier list on? And then Gabriel, as always, the loyal man, Gabriel, the shadow steak for sure. There are other cool recipes like Mind Wipe. Oh, Drew, you see that? You and Gabriel. To forget everything and discover all over again. Okay, Gabriel, I see you. And then Dubs, I'm just gonna call you Dubs, said something that would taste good, just no narco berries. You know? I don't think I even want to try any narco berries at all. Because I'm not trying to go to sleep. At least not right now. It's a little early. I'm not trying to go to sleep yet. No, I don't know what the question is going to be, guys, this week. But I need everyone to support. Our goal here as Stranded Survivors is to build an amazing community. So let's continue this. I've seen a lot more people engaging, different things like that. Share it to your friends. Let's share it. Like, share the heck out of this episode. And, or even previous episodes, to be honest. Hoping to start more TikToks, more content on Twitter, more content on Discord. I'm hoping to have more fun things for you guys because, you know, you all deserve it, as I've said. And thank you all again. Thank you to the Patreon subscribers and everything. We will try to get you guys your gifts soon. Matt's the one that's really headed up the gifts and different things like that. So I'm going to have to talk to him, but he's just been extremely busy lately. So But overall, thank you guys for listening to me just kind of rambling on with a little bit of news and different things like that. You know, like I said, the last little thing I'll give to you here is you guys have been super patient with us and no complaining. And also, you're at 98 Discord members. Make sure to invite your friends and let's get us on the community crunch sometime soon, right? But no, keep up the great support, you guys. We love you guys. We love the amazing community we've built. Yeah. You guys want any more information? Let us know what you guys want to hear about. But other than that, survivors, keep on surviving and have a great day.